Security scare right near the White House earlier this morning, shutting down several roads. A driver in an SUV, you can see right there, slamming into these barriers and taken down by police. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live near the scene there at Lafayette Square.
Hi, Ben, you spoke with a former Secret Service special agent to the president. What have you learned?
Well, the Secret Service is not sharing much information with us. Limited, more than 12 hours after this unfolded. Right behind my shoulder, just 1 block north of the White House, and given the sheer number of agents nearby, this incident likely happened quickly. The Secret Service tells us right before 6:30 this morning, a driver crashed into a temporary security barrier near Madison and H Streets next to Lafayette Park. Agents say police immediately apprehended the driver, and DC's police explosives disposal team was brought in. They cleared the SUV and gave the all clear. Former Secret Service special agent assigned to the president explained how the situation likely did not get worse.
Always made sure there were contingencies in place, multiple layers in case someone would breach one outer perimeter with a vehicle, that they wouldn't be able to get into the secondary perimeter. And I think you saw the same thing happen at Mar-a-Lago last week when that man was on foot. He was able to breach one perimeter, but not the second one.
And tonight at 9 o'clock, more than 12 hours after this unfolded, still no word on who the suspect is, where they came from, any possible motive, and any charges. Chris, Susan?
All right, Ben, so what questions are the Secret Service agents likely asking right now?
Well, it starts with one key piece of evidence. It's something you and I carry, and most of us do it. That's a driver's license. That's a way to start making connections to where this person not only was from, but who they know, acquaintances, coworkers. But this was not the only recent example of a vehicle breaking some type of barrier or at least slamming into the White House. Back in October, there was an incident. Also, a high-profile case where a 19-year-old man from Missouri crashed a U-Haul near the White House in 2023, at the time allegedly to take over the government, install himself as president, and possibly kill then-President Biden. Here's more about the scope of finding more information, people at the center of similar investigations.
We're going to look at this person's entire life. We're going to get into their social media. We're going to talk to their friends, family, and associates, because the other thing that needs to be considered is, what if this was the probe? What if this was the person who was sent in because we want to figure out just how close we can get before somebody stops us? And once we realize where we're going to be stopped, now we can formulate a different plan to try to counteract that.
Again, key here tonight, there is no known evidence of any possible motive or circumstances leading up to this. Just north of the White House in Lafayette Park, Ben Dennis, back to you.